Here's Luna at the front door. I practice this as much as possible every day, at least once. I have her sit, I step in, I step back next to her. She has to wait in a real sit stay till I come back next to her, pat my leg, and I say, okay. And she walks through slowly. You see how the leash is loose, but I'm ready to just do that little tapping of the brakes in case she does want to surge ahead, because she had a big issue with that when she got here. Big issue with running through the front door, not being able to do the sit stay at the front door. So we practice that a lot. Okay, and then you want to, of course, do that at your house as well. At every door, front door, back door, sit. And here, I'm bringing her straight in from having some time outside, free time to do our mat exercise. I'm having her sit. And all the dogs love to do this. They want to go there because good stuff happens on the mat. So sometimes they do this, you're going to say no. She's extra excited because we have an audience today and we have a camera person, so it's a little bit more exciting for her than usual. But this could happen to you for any reason, and you have to see me and what I do. When she's really excited, I just continually reinforce what I want her to do in a gentle but firm way, just like what you saw me do. She collapsed into a DOWN, which she should be in an SIT. I took her regular collar, her buckle collar, it has the tags on, gently but firmly pulled her back into place. So now she's ready to go to the mat. So you always have her sit first. She's going to be on your left. So and you're always keeping this loose. You're never restraining her, because that will make her stressed and make her pull away from you, just like that. That's what just happened. So keep it loose, although you're always ready to do that to get her back there. So she's on your left, no. With your right hand, you're going to pat her chest and say, go to your mat. And then you're going to walk over like this and say, down. And then when she does it successfully, you're going to reward her. Good. Put the reward on the mat. See how she's a little bit crooked? And I want the camera to be able to see more of what I'm doing. So this is really a neat little trick. If you want to change her position, if she's in a downstay, just take some of this natural balance or whatever treat you're using. We're using this natural balance lamb here, and lure her into the place you want her to be. And good. She's used to doing that, so all you have to do is do my move, because she knows what that means, and she'll do, see how she almost knew what I was going to do, because one of her little issues was being crooked, and then I always lure her to the right place, and then you, good, of course, mark it by giving her the reward. Don't ever do that and then not give her the treat. You have to pay her off once she does what you want, and every time you do that, she'll do it easier and easier, and she already knows. She's so smart. She already knows what you're about to do when you do it, just like what you saw happen. As soon as she does it for you, you mark it. Now we're good to go. So you want to start doing this exercise just very simply and basic with these little walk around downstays like this. And when she's successful, you always come back to the same place here at 12 o'clock, and you can be back 8 feet like this. Walk up to her with your reward on the mat. Good. She takes it off the mat. Do it exactly like that. She tries to take it out of your hand. You say no, and you pull back. Or you can also do no and just kind of tap her, and she'll back off. She'll wait. You deposit it there. You withdraw. She takes it off the mat. You really need to make her be calm here and think about what she's doing, because if she's practicing any reactive behavior on the mat, like grabbing food when out of your hand, you're not going to get much benefit out of this exercise. Yeah, she'll have a great downstay, but really we're going beyond that. We're trying to go beyond that, where her downstay actually is calm, and it has a calming effect on her. And I think you already see a calming effect after the last 3 weeks of this training, where she comes out of this downstay every time and she's a little bit calmer. It's gone a long way to stabilize her. So really, it's about the details that we're showing you here on the mat that matter the most. It's about how you reward her and how she accepts the food. See how she's waiting? Good. She takes it off the mat. That's the way it's got to be, or else she won't get calm. She'll just be grabbing the food, and that obviously is coming from a reactive state of mind. So we want her to be focused in the moment with us, thinking about the little rules that apply to this exercise, and following the rules and getting paid for that. And she comes out of this and she's a little bit calmer every time. And your relationship with her changes too, because if she's respectful and does, follows all the rules with you when you're doing this, then that's going to carry over to other aspects of your life with her. So this changes the relationship between you and her by doing this the right way. You can also do variations of that. Maybe not walk around all the way, but walk to either side like that. And then always come back here, always reward the same way from in front like this. Good. Because they thrive on knowing exactly how it's going to go. You can go anywhere, make any noise, and you'll see in the next clip I'm going to do more advanced things while she's on the mat. But you always come back, it always ends up this way. And that way she's always expecting it to end this way. So you can lengthen the time that she's on the mat and all the crazy things you can do, the knocking on the door, the ringing the doorbell, leaving the room, whatever. But she knows you're going to come back, something good is going to happen, and it's always going to end this way. So that's really important that she know that you do it the way you see me doing it. Next clip, we're going to show you more.